Alright, now then. Looks like there's a lot going on here. Hello there. Welcome to the big city. Thanks. This person looks excited. Bull Rat Mambo. Hello there, I'm Jackpot Jane, and I run the beast fights here in town. Here to place a bet on the outcome of one of our primal struggles. Beast against beast in its rawest form. What happens here? Well, quite simple, really. Two of the fearsome beasts that you can take a close look at, no tricks here, I assure you, will be herded into the ring. Seconds later, you'll be treated to a display of raw power of Mother Nature. What does Mother Nature have to do with this? Well, as I was saying, the two creatures will hurl themselves against one another in an explosion of ferocity, the likes of which haven't been seen since the great machines roamed the earth. Great machines? Okay, listen, pal, would it help if I said the likes of which haven't been seen since the great thunder lizards roamed the earth? Is that what tweaks your Twinkie? See you in or out? Jeez, everyone's a critic these days. Big lizards scare me. I better stay out of this. Thanks for the warning. Goodbye. You think to yourself, phew, that was close. Okay, so they're betting on mole rat fights, which is unethical, so no thank you. Let's go check out what's in this. Ignore the fact that I kill mole rats all the time. I do that for experience, not for money. Unless somebody pays me to do it, then I do it for money and experience. Aha! Aha! Okay, thanks. And I also steal. So you know what? Maybe Narg is not the epitome of morality. He's a complicated character, okay? You can't just put Narg into a box. He's got depth to him. Hello there, who are you? Well, people call me Stanwell. I run the caravan between Reading and the New California Republic, Brahmin for gold. Can usually use an extra hand or two. We leave town on the 11th day of every month. If you want to sign on, make sure you're here then. Oh, you need a guard, huh? Well, we're usually looking for caravan guards, but like I said, we won't be ready to go until the 11th of the month. If you still want a job with us, come back then. When on the 11th? Well, I can't leave until we get a full load of ore. It'll all be ready to move on the 11th. Early in the day is best. Stop back if you want the job. They usually transport? Well, we trade NCR's best Brahmin for gold ore in Reading. Straight and simple, just the way I like things. Gotcha. So why are you waiting until the 11th? Well, I can't leave until we get a full load. Oh, okay. And today is the 7th, so I'd have to wait 4 days. And there's 3 tents here, and 2 of them are empty, so I'm guessing one of them, like, throughout the month, like, Vault City will be in one tent, and I can catch a ride with them, and then New Reno will be in the other one, and I catch a ride with them. I don't need to go with a caravan. I have a car, although I don't know how much fuel I have for the car. Hello there. Who's the boss? Which one of you is the boss in charge of this mine? The person, is there somebody in here? Oh, this is a bathroom. I wouldn't think that they're the boss. I don't see anybody of note in here. Okay, so this is another mine elevator. Let's see how this mine's doing. Probably not full of Wanamingos, right? Oh, is it sealed off? Oh, it's out of order. It says it's out of order. Okay. Well, hello there. I'm Marge LeBarge, and I run this mine. Oh, what do you mine here? Well, gold, of course. We mine it right here at the Kokoweef Oh, both of these signs say Kokoweef Mine. Okay, I see. So this is like the barracks and this is the office. Understood. We ship it to Vault City, New Reno, and the New California Republic. So you send it all over the place. Well, sure do. Everyone likes gold. You should talk to the caravan master, James Hoffey, if you're real curious about it. Okay, have you ever heard of a Garden of Eden creation kit? It sounds pretty impressive. If I had something like that, you sure wouldn't find me grubbing around in the dirt to make ends meet, now would you? Well, I guess not. Are you a Reading native? Heck no, I was born way up north, right on the edge of a lake. Lake LeBarge it was. I have never heard of that. Do you know any jobs or anything else? Well, there's always rumors, but I do have something that needs doing. Tell me about the rumors. Well, there's always the usual rumors about Reading being taken over, about Wanamingos coming out of the graveyard at night. Heck, someone even said that they saw some kind of flying machine go overhead a few months ago. Okay, what do you hear about a takeover? Well, people always talk about Vault City taking over to get our gold, or one of the families in New Reno getting everyone hooked on their dope in order to take over, or even the NCR wanting to annex us, and I tell you, the NCR is our best bet. But they're all just out for our gold. Reading's still independent, so far. And what is a Wanamingo? It's just the single orneriest creature there is. Tall as two men, stronger than a bull Brahmin, and with flapping suckers instead of arms. Can't be hurt with guns, neither. Supposedly, Injuns called him up for revenge on white man for what the war did. I don't put much stock in that, though. Okay, so they're resistant to gunfire. That's why I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to them. So what can I use? I know that there's, like, energy weapons. I don't know if those will work, though. But that's useful information. So, flying machine. Oh yeah, well, a couple of my miners were flying a bit themselves, jetting around, if you catch my drift, a while back, and they swore up and down that they saw a ship fly past going southwest. Okay. So, what's this job that you got for me? Well, I got a great big old digger machine down in my mine, and problem is that the control ship for it won't work anymore, and I need a new one if I want to expand my operation. How do I fit in? Well, the Great Wanamingo Mine just west of town should have one of those same excavator machines. It's been abandoned for quite a while, so I'm guessing that they still have a working chip in their machine. Well, it isn't as easy as just going in there. You see, the Great Wanamingo Mine's haunted. People go there and they don't come back, and that's the big reason it's been shut down. Used to be a high roller type place, but not anymore. So you want me to get the digging machine chip out? What's it worth to you? I'll give you $1,000 for that chip. McGrew over at the Morningstar would probably give you the same, but he's all for those damn New Reno thugs. I can't say those violent bastards. I can't stand those violent bastards. So let me give you the money, okay? Okay. That's a lot of money, so the mine must be pretty dangerous. Well, it isn't a cakewalk, sweetheart, but you look like someone who can take care of themselves. Anyhow, you bring me the chip and you get the cash. Interested? I'll think about it. I don't know. I don't know enough about New Reno or into the New California Republic to... I know enough about Vault City to know that I don't really like it. I am at my maximum capacity, you say. Oh, G.E.C.K, my friend. My bestest pal, G.E.C.K. There you are. What? Take my shit. Take my shit. Okay, take this rope, take the doctor bag. You can take the med kit and the antidotes. Got a bunch of guns. Here, have some booze. And this dusty box. What else? I want to hold on to my lockpicks. I gotta read these books. Take the coolant report. I don't think I'm gonna need that. You can take my clearance keys, my pass keys. Is that all I want for you to take? Oh, take this booze too. Thanks, G.E.C.K. Appreciate all your hard work that you do. I just tried to heal myself, I guess. Okay, I'll take that book, thank you. Got a desk. With rum, money, brass knuckles. Ooh, dynamite and a hammer. Hey, what's up? You got that? I need to tell you something you might not like. Oh, that's Cassidy. Should have probably realized that was Cassidy. Why do you keep stopping to try and heal yourself? Stop it. Alright, let's check out the saloon. Wow, this place looks morbid. What's in the fridge? Hey, look, cubed meat. Thanks. Hello there, friend. The name's Josh Lawrence, and I own this place. What is this place? Well, this is the Last Gasp Saloon and Funeral Parlor, a full-service establishment. Battle to grave is our motto. That seems like a bizarre combination, Josh. Well, that it is, but I couldn't make ends meet just burying people. You might say business was dead. Oh, it was a grave matter. So I undertook the job of fixing up my place and to sell drinks, too. I'm scared. Doesn't it throw people off their feed to see all the stiffs in here? Well, it would if they was all real, but they ain't. Not all of them, anyway. Besides, the miners kind of like it. Makes them feel lucky to be alive. You're a very disturbed individual. Let me ask you about something else. Buy a round of drinks for my close friends here. $10, it's worth it. Bought a drink for Sulik and Cassidy, I guess. What's going on in town? Not a whole lot that I pay attention to. Mostly my business is kind of quiet. Still is the grave, you might say. Although lately, that don't mean so much. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I've been spending time reburying people in the graveyard next door. Someone or something keeps digging them up. Don't know why. I mean, it ain't like they have anything valuable on them. The graves are being excavated. Well, I ain't never seen nothing, but every week or so, one or another of the graves is all pawed and half dug up like, and they don't really know what would do that. Well, that's strange. Well, disturbing is what it is. Now miners are telling me they'd rather rest out their final days here inside rather than get planted only to be pulled back up like an overripe turnip. Hell, I wouldn't mind saving the cute ones inside, but not everyone. I don't know what all to do about it. Well, what a pleasant image. Thanks. I hate it. Goodbye, Josh. This is a weird place. Why are you healing yourself? Or is one of my teammates trying to heal himself? Hello there. Oh, he said hello there too. I think I like this guy. My name is Dangerous Dan McGrew. His name is also Dan. Is this me? Watch him turn into a complete asshole, then I'll know he's me. I run the Morningstar Mine here. What can I do for you? What do you mine? We mine gold. Everybody wants it too. Send it all the way to Vault City, and Reno, and even down to the NCR. You might say that Redding has something for everybody, and that's what keeps us independent. I'd think that someone would try to control Redding. What makes you think they haven't? Everybody would like to have Redding under their belt. My guess is that someone will get us pretty soon. But the only thing we can do is choose our master if we want to survive. What do you mean? Well, I mean that we're going to be put under someone's thumb. Only a fool thinks otherwise, and our choice is to pick the lightest thumb. Which you've done, of course. You bet I have. If we don't ally ourselves with one of the families in New Reno, you can just kiss Redding goodbye. At least any type of Redding that I'd want to live in. What do you mean? If the NCR takes over, Redding's going to be put under the thumb. Hard. They aren't real big on personal freedom. They're going to turn Redding into another splotch on the new California Republic map. The Redding I know will be gone forever. What about Vault City? Vault City? Those bigots would turn Redding into a slave labor camp. They don't see anyone who's not one of their precious citizens as being worth a warm bucket of spit. Spending my life bowing and scraping to those bigots isn't any idea of my kind of life. So how's New Reno any different? Well, New Reno's strong enough to protect Redding from the other two, and since New Reno's divvied up amongst different gang families, it's divided enough to keep our best chance for autonomy. In New Reno, they don't care how we run things as long as we get their gold. Well, that doesn't sound so great either. Well, this ain't a perfect world, chum. Sometimes you've got to make the best of the bad situation. It just turns out that bad people may be the best bet for Redding. Not everyone sees it that way, though. So what do you think is going to happen? Well, I don't know for sure, but things are heating up. Whatever city has the strongest backers here in Redding is going to get the whole pie. I'm just doing my damnedest to make sure it's New Reno that wins. The way I see it, that's Redding's only chance. How can you help? Well, the best thing to do is to just make my mine prosper and make sure my miners all know who's paying the bills. The fact that they get all their happy sauce from New Reno makes the place a lot more popular too. Happy sauce? Well, booze, chems, all sorts of chemical recreation. You name it and New Reno supplies it. It's just about the only thing that some of my miners work for. Be hell to pay if something ever happened to that. And how is your jet supply? Right now, we don't get hardly enough jet in town to keep everyone happy, and I sure hope those next few caravans get through all right. Have you ever heard of a G.E.C.K? Never heard of something like that. I tend to find my Eden in Lou's sweet arms. Oh, Dan and Lou. Isn't Lou a guy's name? It is when it isn't short for Louisa, like my Lou's is. She runs the Malamute Saloon here in town. Hey, just what are you getting at anyway? Nothing. So why do they call you dangerous, Dan McGrew? Well, because I'm nothing but the biggest, toughest, mine-crawling, gully-wumpin', snake-eating buck in this here parts. Dangerous Dan McGrew, that's me, alright. Okay, dangerous Dan. So what's going on in town? Well, funny you of all people should ask. There's all kinds of things going on in town lately. Do you mean the excavator chip for the mining machine? Well, you know what's going on with that excavator chip. I want it, and I bet you're smart enough to realize that Marge LeBarge wants it too. But it'd be best all the way around if you sell it to me. And how much is it worth it to you? Pay you $1,000. That sounds exactly the same. Blah blah blah. What is a Wanamingle? It's got teeth 4 inches long, and it... Oh, I mean 14 inches long, but I think you can handle it. Yep. I'll think it over. Thanks for the tip. I wasn't done talking to you, though. I guess I am done talking to you. Yeah, I think it's G.E.C.K trying to heal himself. I'll have to go to the doctor. Hello there, miners. Don't mind me, I'm just doing inspections. Making sure there's no... Hey, look, a wrench! At maximum capacity again? G.E.C.K.
What you be needing?
Need you to continue being my pack mule. Here's this, here's all this. Here's a hammer, here's some dynamite, here's some brass knuckles, here's some more booze. I don't even know what to give you. Here, have 10 pieces of fruit. Have 2 knives. I don't know. You have an SMG on. You already have an SMG on you, so if I give you another one, it shouldn't make a difference. So take it. Okay. Enjoy that, G.E.C.K. Thank you for being such a precious pack mule. Stop healing yourself. You're not allowed to be okay. Okay. More dynamite. This dynamite's gonna be useful, I think. Sledgehammer. Crowbar, sledgehammer. God, I'm already at capacity again. What are you at for capacity right now? You're only at 127 out of 200? Heck yeah, I can give you some more stuff. Here's 5 pounds, here's 17 pounds, here's 27 pounds, here's 31 pounds. 41 pounds. Look at you, my big, strong G.E.C.K. So proud of you. You still have not healed a single point of damage, so I don't know why you're still trying. Another hammer. Another hammer. A rope and so... Ah! We found our contraband. I'll be taking this. Drugs are bad, okay? None of you need drugs, okay? And then I can't go down into this mine either. Okay. I haven't gone into the caravan office. hello there. I'm James Hoffey. People usually call me Jimmy. I organize the caravans around here. Are there any caravans ready to go out now? That I don't know. You'd have to ask the caravan drivers. You can usually find a caravan here on the 1st, 11th, and 21st of each month. Real neat and tidy that way. You see here, this is the way it works. When a caravan's in town and looking for help, the caravan master has his tent set up here just to the south of my castle. Real neat and tidy that way. Your castle? Well, what else is a man's home? Sheesh. Were you brought up in a tent or something? Actually, I was. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that explains things then. A lot of things. Well, that's kind of rude. I already know where they go. Have you heard any news around town lately? Yeah, I hear they want some newbie to go scrounging around the Wanamingo mine for an old part. Well, that newbie is me. You got a problem with that? Nope, no problem at all. You know that you're messing around with politics with that, don't you? What do you mean? Well, whichever mine owner you give the chip to is gonna do real well with it. Well enough to put the other mine out of business. And? Well, if the mine you give the chip to happens to be the Kokoweef Mine, then we're going to see a lot more jet in town. And if you give the chip to Dan McGrew over at the Morningstar, we're going to get a lot of those NCR pukes nosing around. Either way, someone wins and someone loses. And if I didn't do it, someone else would, so tell me something else. Have you heard of a G.E.C.K? I don't know for certain, except to know that we don't have one of them here. You might try a vault. They're supposed to have all kinds of technological stuff, ain't they? Yeah. Gotta keep asking, though, just in case. And Sully continues his fruitless attempts to repair his broken body. Okay, I think that's everything here. Did I check down there? I don't know if I checked over here. I probably did, but I don't remember what's down here in the bottom left. Because this was a bathroom up here. This is... How do I open the door? Doorway, open the door. These are just beds. Okay. Useless. Okay, then. Let me have a word with our, this dude here. Did you clear out the mine yet? I sure did. I don't wanna say that without saving first. You know, I don't think you got all those damn Wanamingos. You better go back and check. I won't buy it back from you until every last one of them is dead. Any work? Okay. So there's a bunch of Wanamingos to kill. There's two different sets of them to worry about. There's the ones that are down under the well, and there's the ones in Wanamingo Mine. I'm assuming that those are two separate sets. Alright, let's get all healed up. Let me go check out the mine situation again. And I need to figure out the fact that the Wanamingos are resistant to bullets is unfortunate, because that's my way of doing damage here. I'll save here, and then I can load it if I get in there and I'm just like, I'm not doing this right now. There's a good chance that I'm just not going to kill these Wanamingos now, and that I might just leave Reading and come back later. So there's two Wanamingos over here. I could try and pick one off at a time. Yeah, no, this... Uh-oh. We are attracting a lot of attention. Okay. I feel like I need to learn more about Wanamingos, particularly if they have a weakness. Like, what's a good way of killing them? So we're gonna look real quick. Wanamingo. Fallout 2. They're bipedal life forms that bear almost no resemblance to any other form of life, blah blah blah. They're fierce foes and a potent threat to lower level players. They're highly resistant to most damage types and can hurl a flurry of powerful attacks at their enemies in close combat. However, they have a natural weakness to fire. So fire is the weakness, and is there like a flamethrower? There are fire-based weapons. Okay, so I need a fire-based weapon, I think, before I try and take on these Wanamingos. We find a fire-based weapon, we take them on, we take them down. Let me see something. Big guns are... Oh, it's a flamethrower, so I'm not... I mean, I can level myself up in big guns. It's one of my picked skills. I don't have a throwing knife. 14mm pistol, shotgun, hunting rifle. I don't have anything that fire. I think I found a Molotov cocktail before. That's not going to do me a whole lot of good now. So we need to keep our eyes peeled and find a fire weapon. When I do, I will come back here and we will take these Wanamingos down. For now, though, let me take a quick look at my status in Reading. Find the chip. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. So let's head out, I guess. Because the sheriff also doesn't want to give me a job because I'm too weak, which is kind of insulting. But probably for the best. Alright, let's get in the car. Now then, where are we heading? New Reno and Broken Hills, New California Republic, and Vault 15. Well, we need to get to Vault 15, so why don't we head down to New Reno? Don't know how much gas I have.